We're back. I haven't listened to Taylor Swift in a little while. I figured this is the perfect time. She's got new music, The Fate of Ophelia. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Taylor. I'm a guitar player, local musician. And I love analyzing music, so that's what we do here on the channel. We'll probably listen to some lyrics and watch the video as well. Some stuff will get past me, so let me know in the comments what I missed. But if you're here to see what the music's all about, to hear what the music's all about, you're in the right place. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing. Taylor Swift, The Fate of Ophelia. I think I'm ready. Ooh. Oh, I love the drum tone so far.
I heard you calling on the megaphone. You wanna see me all alone. As legend has it, you are quite the pyro. You light the match to watch it blow. And if you'd never call for me, I might have drowned in the melancholy. I swore my loyalty to me, myself, and I, right before you lit my sky up. All that time I sat alone in my tower, you were just haunting your powers. Now I can see it all.
Okay. The extra beat is sick.
Out of my grave and save my heart from the fate of Ophelia. Keep it 100 on the land, the sea, the sky. Pledge allegiance to your hands, your team, your vibes. Don't care where the hell you've been. It's now, your mind. It's about to be the sleepless night you've been dreaming of. The fate of Ophelia.
The number one thing that stands out to me is the extra beat. Now, in music, you know, you've got what's called 4/4, which means 4 quarter notes. 4 stands for quarter notes. It could be, you know, an 8 on the bottom of there could mean eighth notes. So there'd be 4 eighth notes would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's where we would organize the music. But this is 4/4, meaning there's 4 quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to go back and we're going to count the chorus. I want you to listen. I'll show you what it should be, or what normally it would be, and then I'll show you what she's doing that make it a little different and gives her space for a hook. The Fate of Ophelia, that little hook there goes in the spot here. So listen.
To your hands, your team, your vibes.
So we'll start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. It would normally repeat right there, but you'll notice it doesn't. So we'll go back and count it again. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're back in. So it's 5 measures, you'll call it, or 5 beats, or 5 phrase, whatever you want to call it. Measures is the fancy way, but instead of just 4 measures, which is, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, and repeat. Boom. That's what it would normally be. A normal song would do that, and I use normal, just typical. And it starts in the verse. I'm not going to go back and listen to verse 1. I'm going to listen to verse 2, and we'll count it out as we go. So go ahead and count along with me. You see this? This is my data broker report. 11 pages of my personal information being sold online. My phone number, address, even relatives' names, which is absolutely insane. They probably know which guitars I play. And these data brokers, they make billions by selling our information without our consent. No protection, no privacy, just profit. It's honestly creepy how easy it is for stalkers and scammers to buy it. I'm almost certain this is where all those scam phone calls and texts I get come from. That's why I started using today's video sponsor, Aura. They actually fight back. Aura finds these data brokers that are selling your information, they completely remove it, and they keep it off so you don't have to. Other services charge more for less, but Aura gives you everything. Real-time fraud and credit alerts, dark web monitoring, a VPN, antivirus, password manager, and even $5 million in identity theft protection, as well as 24/7 US-based support. Just having one of these services is worth it, but with Aura, you get them all. You can try Aura for free for 14 days at www.aura.com/TaylorJohn. In those 2 weeks, Aura will start scrubbing all of your information off of those data broker sites without you lifting a finger. I'm not leaving myself vulnerable, and you shouldn't either.
The eldest daughter of a nobleman, a a cold bed.
Ooh, I have to pause there. That's one of my favorite moves is when they drop out the downbeat. So it's 5 again. So we count 5 measures, and then on the downbeat of the next measure, the music drops out, but the lyrics continue.
Love was a cold
4, 1, 2, and the dancers hit that beat. Look at that. So
love was a cold bed full of scorpions. The venom stole her sanity.
4, 5, 2, 3, 4. This is sick. I love that. It's so simple. Beautiful melody. 3, 4. Extra beat everywhere. Extra. It throws me off every time. Second half of the chorus. Okay, before we hit that bridge, there's something in the second verse here I really like before she jumps off. Listen to this melody. Into the fire. So, to the fire. The intervals are a half step, and then it jumps a tritone. You know, that's the devil's interval. To the fire. Let's listen to it again and make sure that's correct. So sick. And she's doubled her voice with it. Oh, no. Right, we do some of that. Okay, great. Love that. The chord progression. It's a 1, which we're in G minor. And then the 5 chord is a minor, which you know if it's in real nasty minor, the 5 chord would be a major, because listen. Right? You'd add the leading tone. I talk about it in 75% of the videos here, but this minor is in just real minor chord minor, right? The 5 chord is a minor chord. It's diatonic minor. It's Aeolian is the term for that. So the rhythm is like a da, da, da. From the beginning you could hear it. It does those cool drums, right? The nice Motown style snare drum. And then it eventually turns into more of a dance snare drum at the beginning. But anyway, it starts with that rhythm. 1, 2, and 4, 1, and 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. So those are the beats. 1, 2, and 4. Those are the beats that the emphasis of the chords is on. Right, so we got G minor, then we got a D minor, and then we got a F major, which is very similar to D minor. You can hear D minor, F major, 1 note difference. Each chord has 3 notes, and these 2 chords, D minor and F, share 2 of the notes, which would be F and A. So it goes D, F, A, or F, A, C. Those are the notes in those chords. Oh, and then a C. Oh, C major. Okay, so this is cool. So it's G minor. Now instead of Aeolian, this is more of a Dorian vibe because Aeolian has this vibe. If we play a C chord, it's a C minor. But if we're in G minor and we play a C major, that's Dorian. I call it the Pink Floyd chord progression because of like, breathe in the air. Now if we do it in her key, right? Neither of those chords are the 1 chord. It would resolve to there. So a lot of cool stuff here, actually. I'm surprised. I always go into these thinking, oh, I'm not going to have much to talk about. I don't dig deep too much into pop songs, but there's plenty of harmonic interest here for me. So the chord progression is G minor, D minor, F major, C major, which is so good. It's so not boring. I love that. But it's still just 4 chords, right? A lot of like jazz progressions will be like 36 different bars of different changes before it repeats. Pop music's generally 1, 2, 3, 4, repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, but that's how it gets hooked in your head. That's when you say a song's catchy, is when they repeat it a bunch. So let's see what the chorus does chord-wise, and then we'll move on to the bridge. B flat major. Okay, so that's B flat, F, D minor. She even sings that E note, which really makes it G Dorian, right? And then, I mean, we could call it B flat major right here, but then once we hit the C major, that would be a 5 of 5 if we're in the key of B flat major, but we're not. I'd say technically we're in the key of F. So if you listen, let's go to the chorus here. Listen to the F chord; it'll have the most resolve. Extra C, the B flat, F, D minor, C. I don't hear the resolve on F like I thought I would. So the notes all suggest an F major scale or a D minor scale. I suppose this would be more of a D minor. If we listen again, the D minor has the resolve. It's loose. That's the resolve. Oh, it goes back to the second part of the. I love songs with the second part of the chorus. I know there's a lot, but stick with me here, and then we'll finish the song out. It goes back to this progression: G minor. Oh, and then maybe a B flat. Maybe it changes. Nope. Same as the verse. Cool. The second part of the chorus is the verse chord progression. That's tight. All right, bridge.
Is locked inside my memory, and only you possess the key. No longer drowning and deceived, all because you came for me. Locked inside my memory, and only you possess the key. No longer drowning and deceived, all because you came for me. All that time.
Cool. Right back to the chorus. So that's the verse chord progression. But I like the way they use these triads. They do something that's called, voice leading, or like really good voice leading, right? And instead of going all the way up here, which maybe they could, I hear more like a, well, maybe not. Let's listen to it again.
Me, locked inside my memory, and only you possess.
Like that, right? The notes go really close together. So the key or the rule of smooth voice leading, that's the word. And you want to think of each note as like a singer. So if I'm going to go instead of right, that would be harder to hit. But you only have to move a step. That's called stepwise motion. And then the other notes stays the same, because that's one of the notes that share the chord. So we got, well, I guess technically G minor would be like right here. So you go along with which together would be, right? It just sounds natural and smooth. So the chords would be, and then if I had to guess, the F major would be, and then C major. Right, and there's a million ways you could play that, but I think that's the smoothest way. But one more time.
Because you came for me, locked inside my memory.
There's some other stuff too.
Only you possess the key, no longer drowning and deceived. All because you came for me.
Something like that. You can hear a little bit of movement in the chords, so it's not just static chords. It's not just boring chords. That's awesome. Let's now listen to the final chorus, and then whatever the outro is going to be. But let's listen for new stuff in the chorus. I noticed the second chorus had some harmony in there. Maybe the first did too. I don't recall. It's hard to hear everything on the first listen. But let's keep it going. See what kind of special thing she's gonna do here at the end. Sweet lick. Holding your powers. Different harmony. Down in my great end, right? Okay, let's listen to the chorus before and see what it sounds like. Oh yeah, she jumps in the water. That's the second chorus. Also, so many outfit changes. Good lyrics. A lot of times with lyrics, and I don't hear them, That's usually a good thing, because if I hear it, that means, oh, that was a weird lyric. It caught my attention in a weird way, or it's profoundly good, right? But usually I only hear lyrics if it's like a guitar and a voice or a piano and a voice. This has so much to distract me from the lyrics, but she's got perfect prosody. I forget the word where all the lyrics and all the syllables match the melody and match the way people talk and all that. So that's not something to shake a stick at. That's pretty important. So let's go now. Second chorus. We're listening for the low harmony. It's not there. Holding your powers. You hear that in there? All right, let's listen to it. Call and response.
You saved my heart.
Back to the intro. Oh, I love the ending like that. Oh, I love an ending when it's just the voice and it's a little warbly. Listen, you can hear the natural. Yeah, right? It's not a perfectly auto-tuned, crispy note like in the chorus or something. It's like a more upfront, really close to the microphone. No, not as much reverb or delay. You can hear in the beginning there's so much reverb in her voice.
On the megaphone, you wanna
Megaphone, oh. Sounds like she's in a cave.
see me all alone.
Right? And then if we go to the end here, there's some reverb on there. Still brought up close though.
Ophelia.
I think that's possibly called pre-delay. There's less of it on her voice there. I don't know. You engineers are going to have to let me know in there. That's where my knowledge begins to fade. The Life of a Showgirl. This is my first listen of it. And so far, I like it. I think it's great. It sounds like Taylor Swift. Whoever wrote the progression is beautiful. It goes perfectly. Everything's perfect about it. 10 out of 10 song. Shout out to all you guys for watching. And make sure you let me know what you want to hear next. All right. Appreciate it. Peace.